can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Compound. Compound is up 10% over the last 1 week. Compound is up 11% over the last 1 month and is still down 54% over the last 1 year. A lot of altcoins are pumping front, left, and center. We're seeing signs of life in the altcoin market. We might just be in for one of those big altcoin sales in pump. Even though the vibes is down in the cryptocurrency market, even though there's record level of pessimism in the market, I believe the big pump is around the corner. We look at Compound's performance against the US dollar over the last few years. Compound is currently at record lows. Is this a good time to buy? Why are the whales buying? How high can Compound go when the pump comes? Also look at Compound's performance against Bitcoin and Compound's performance against Ethereum and its market cap. We'll talk about that and more in this video. Let's get down to business. Compound's an OG altcoin. It's been in the cryptocurrency market for a while right now. Compound currently trades around the $18.53 region. Compound's market cap sits at around $184 million. We have 10 million tokens. That's total supply for Compound. Circulating supply, 9.96 million Compound tokens. Compound all-time high happened on the 12th of May 2021. So this altcoin trading for as high as $911. Right now, Compound is down 97% from that all-time highs. You look at Compound's performance against the US dollar, it's been a rough ride for Compound holders since the top came in 2021. Compound was launched somewhere in 2020, dumped Goblin Town. We saw it losing around 77% of its value by November of 2020. But those market participants that believed in the project, they got to reap the reward of their labor. They saw Compound go from as low as $81 in November of 2020. They saw it rallying to new highs. By May of 2021, Compound had gotten to new all-time highs, pumping to as high as $900. Represented 1,000% move to the upside for Compound. And all this happened in 182 days. That's how quickly the altcoin market can pump. Remember, volatility in the altcoin market is a feature, it's not a bug. When the altcoin market, because we want those big volatility to the upside, we want to take advantage of those volatility to the upside. But then again, there's the inverse perspective of that. There's when altcoins are dumping to Goblin Town, and that's when you see volatility to the downside. For Compound, it has gone from its all-time high around $900. We have seen Compound drop to new lows, and those new lows meant Compound was down 98% from its all-time highs. We have two sets of two school of thought right now. Some market participants believe Compound is dead, it's going towards zero, and there's nothing important about this project. And then we have those that are bullish about the price action. The lower it goes, the more attractive it becomes. The lower it goes, I'm sure the more whales are accumulating aggressively. A lot of whales have been buying below the $27 region. I'll not be shocked, guys, if in the coming days and the coming weeks, we see Compound make a move above $27. That is proving to be a very pivotal region for Compound. We've seen some major reactions for these altcoins at that price region. And if we rally above $27, there might not still be FOMO. There might still be a lot of pessimism in the market. Will this thing pump? Is it just a fake out? We have seen Compound have some fake rallies to the upside, eventually giving out those gains. With that what's happening right now, I believe that those questions will be answered around the $58 region. When we start getting to that key level, you see market participants start noticing maybe there's something happening here. Maybe we're at the start of something great. And when I believe the FOMO will kick in, is when Compound is conveniently above the $140 region. We've seen Compound get to as high as $138. We've seen it get rejected there. At the $140 level, I'm sure that's where chaos and pandemonium will take over. That's when you see market participants start joining the trend. By that time, guys, Compound would have gone from $18, would have gone to $140. That would have represented a 660% pump to the upside. And I believe Compound might not stop there. We might see it going higher than that. I strongly believe the market only has two ways it can go. It's either pumping to the moon or it's dumping to Goblin Town. And if you want to take advantage of those volatility to the upside, you have to get it when it's dumping to the ground to Goblin Town, so that when it's pumping to the moon, you can take advantage of those pumps to the moon. Now, if Compound continues pumping, we rally past $140. Where next can we possibly find some resistance? I believe that will come in around the $360 level before we attack the previous all-time highs. Now we have to look at the market cap, guys. We don't just have to go blind faith and assume the compound will just carry itself and start pumping to new all-time highs. There's always a possibility that more tokens are in circulation. But before we look at the market cap of compound, let's look at how compound is performing against both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Against Bitcoin, it's been down to Goblin Town since it got to its all-time highs since Compound was launched. Compound has been dumping to Goblin Town against Bitcoin, and this happens with a lot of altcoins after their launch. You just see them aggressively dumping to Goblin Town against Bitcoin year on year on year. But it can't dump to zero. At some point in time, the trend will change. Right now, Compound is down 99.3% from its all-time highs against Bitcoin. I will not be shocked, guys, if in the coming days and the coming weeks, when that pump comes in the altcoin market, when market participants are going crazy, when the altcoin market is going kaboom to the moon, Compound is one of those gainers that could easily make up 100, 200, maybe even as high as a 900% pump against Bitcoin. The last few years I've seen Bitcoin has its own time in the sun. I believe the altcoin market is going to have their own time in the sun. And their own time in the sun is going to be crazy. It's going to be legendary. It's going to be what market participants call an altcoin season. Altcoins will be pumping front, left, and center. The major question then will be, is your altcoin pumping hard enough? Because we have seen Compound also dump to Goblin Town against Ethereum, and it's been like 7 years of it dumping to Goblin Town against Ethereum. You have to ask yourself this question: if market participants have been shorting Compound against Ethereum and against Bitcoin over the last few years, will the market just leave them to continue making free money? They might do it for a long time, but then when the market snaps, when the pump comes, you see the aggressive pump to the upside. And I believe something fundamentally changed in the cryptocurrency market over the last few months. We have seen Bitcoin stalling, we have seen the altcoin market holding its ground, and when liquidity returns back to the market, don't be shocked to see altcoins like Compound making huge moves against both Bitcoin and Ethereum. When market participants are scared, they run towards safety. Safety for us is Bitcoin and Ethereum, and the inverse is also true when market participants are excited. When they feel safe, they run to the altcoin market, and that's where Compound and other altcoins get their advantage. Market participants want those gains. Where are those gains? In the altcoin market. So don't be shocked to see the altcoin market making huge moves over the next few days and the next few weeks. And if you look at Compound's market cap, we saw it drop into new all-time lows. This is the lowest Compound has been valued. In its market capitalization, Compound market cap has gone from as high as over $4.6 billion. We've seen Compound market cap drop to as low as $184 million. The last rally we saw for Compound happened in December of 2024. Compound market cap went above $1 billion. It got as high as $1.23 billion. But since then, Compound has dumped progressively to Goblin Town. So I'll not be shocked if we get some resistance around that $1.2 billion level. And that key level to watch out for Compound's market cap will come in around the $5 billion level. Compound's market cap has consolidated around that $5 billion level in the past. So don't be shocked if the $5 billion level turns out to be a level of difficulty. If we get rejected there, maybe we might consolidate there for a while. But if Compound is going to go to new all-time highs, these are key levels for it to rally past before we face the final boss for Compound, which is around the $4.5 billion level. And Compound got there way back in May of 2021. From where we're currently trading, for Compound to head back to those price regions, we have to see Compound rally up by more than 2,300% to the upside. And even though the vibes is down bad in the cryptocurrency market right now, even though there's extreme levels of pessimism, even though we're seeing the free and good index get to levels not seen ever, still very optimistic. Historically, this has always been a good time to buy. Historically, the market rewards you for having the courage to buy when other market participants believe it's going towards zero. So guys, drop a thought in the comment section. How high do you think Compound will go in the coming days and the coming weeks? Are you still accumulating some Compound tokens in your portfolio? Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like these. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.